Salutations, this is Brennan, Nimblemind, from the Lost Omens podcast. The podcast you're about to listen to is part of the Professional Casual Network. For more podcasts like this, visit professionalcasual.com.
The Professional Casual Network has gear. Check out teespring.com/store/professionalcasual for fresh new swag. A huge shout out to our sponsor, beardeddragongames.online. Pick up all your local game store goodness from Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, Pathfinder, or WFRP 4th Edition, as well as terrain, paints, board games, comics, and more. Make sure to use code PROFessionalCasual at checkout for free domestic shipping, or PCME10 for 10% off your total order at beardeddragongames.online. Also, a special thanks to Built Bar for sponsoring the show. To get 10% off your order and to help support the show, use code PROFessionalCasual at checkout or use the link in the show notes.
So I believe last episode I started with 71 and everybody's mad at Dan. I think it's still true.
Yep.
No.
Just for different reasons.
I think what you meant to say that at the start of this episode was that it was all a dream sequence.
No, I'll probably
wake up on the boat and none of this ever happened.
My high school creative writing teacher would yell at us and say that was a sophomore trick and never to use it.
And
for like short stories.
What are we? Seniors? Juniors?
I don't know.
I think juniors is overstretching.
All right.
But
All right.
I think that's perfect for us to use. I kind of feel we're sophomores.
Well, Dan, I'm actually not mad at you anymore because since we last recorded, Carl's come down with a pretty significant case of Stockholm Syndrome, and he's great. Like, no problems.
He liked the Skyrim reference too much at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, everybody understood that.
I'm sure some people will.
Yeah, I think he was playing to our base.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yes.
I had to look it up to make sure I got the quote just right because I wasn't sure the exact wording of it because I haven't played Skyrim 100 times like some people. I played it twice.
Rude.
Yeah, it's kind of targeted. Not at any of us, I think.
No.
I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
If people enjoy the game, that's awesome. And they're re-releasing it again.
Oh, Samsung fridge it comes to this fall, actually.
Like the 10th anniversary edition, whatever. It's like, oh my God.
It's the launch title for the PS5. It's the only good thing to play on it currently.
I'm pretty sure it has set a new record for most times a game has been released in like different iterations.
Oh.
Probably fair.
Just crazy. Thanks, Bethesda, for not giving us anything new.
It beat Pac-Man for like most different places it was released.
So
I don't think Pac-Man's even on that list anymore.
I was curious about something like a really
Tetris?
legendary game like
Yeah, Tetris
Galaga
is great.
yeah.
But Tetris has like different versions of it. This is the same game, just re-released in slightly different ways over and over and over again.
You know, when you make a game as clean and as unbuggy as Bethesda does,
right?
You really got to double down on how many consoles and systems and platforms.
Yeah, CD Projekt Red was like, hold my beer. People complained about Cyberpunk 2077 in the Discord for a while after that came out. And I was like, you guys are not selling this. Like, I was mildly sort of interested, but now I'm like, nope, it sounds like trash.
If you don't have the video to see how into this conversation Dani was, I would really suggest doing it.
Just glazed over.
Video games.
Shoe shopping.
I'm gonna just like slowly pivot us back to role playing at least. I was hoping Cyberpunk was gonna be a Shadowrun game instead. I think that would have been a much better setting.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man, remember that time we tried to play Shadowrun in college, Alex? I think you were running it until my troll tried to shoot a shotgun and the game completely fell apart because he couldn't figure out how to roll damage on a shotgun.
Yeah, that was younger, inexperienced days. It was rough.
Yeah, it was. I was like, how many D6s do I roll? How does the scatter property work? What is happening? It was on like 8 different pages. It was rough.
Yeah.
I assume it's gotten better.
I don't know.
If you're not using a shotgun, yes.
I have not kept up with Shadowrun. I like the campaign setting a lot, though. So
yeah, same.
There's a bunch of nerds that played at our local store the same night that we stream MCP.
Mm-hmm.
last time they had Taco Bell, and I never want Taco Bell, but I saw their Taco Bell, and I was like, oh, Taco Bell.
Now
She even told me that, and I thought it was a joke. I even wrote it down in my joke journal. I was like, ha ha, Danny said such a funny joke today.
about Taco
She
Bell.
wanted Taco Bell.
And I was like, I had no idea she was being legitimate.
Yep.
They have a chicken sandwich now.
Taco Bell?
And by that, I mean a chicken sandwich taco.
Okay.
What?
It's called the crispy chicken sandwich taco.
Well, all right. No, I'm getting for lunch tomorrow.
I had them tonight. Real good.
It's quite a mouthful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you could have brought me.
Yeah, I could have.
We
Just
got
kidding.
pizza.
I'm kidding.
So is it like the sort of thing where you go to like a burger restaurant, you get a chicken sandwich, and then you go to the drive-through at Taco Bell and just get a plain tortilla and you stick it in there and you're good? Or
That's so they've kind of combined the bun and a tortilla. It is a very different shell that it has, almost like a thinner like bao bun. Like it's slightly puffy. It has a fat chicken tender in it with some chipotle ranch sauce, which I ate.
Whoa.
Wow. Ranch.
And if you get the spicy version, it has 2 pickled jalapenos on it.
All right. I definitely want to try one of these without the jalapenos, but
I mean,
my
they're
baby.
pickled. So
Yeah.
Or pickled.
yeah, that's like ball game nacho jalapenos. Those aren't hot.
no, yep.
Lucky's going to be pickled before this
But they're
campaign is over.
pickled. A friend of mine was on her Instagram story. She was making pickled eggs. And I was like, what?
Does she own Moe's Bar in Springfield?
She could.
I had a kid one time, or was that a story you told me? Now I've been teaching too long, getting things mixed up, where he just had a jar of pickled eggs and was just eating them in study hall.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, that was me then. I remember now. Yeah. And he was like sharing them with some people and they come out like pink.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just eating them. And I was like, Ryan, put those away. They smell awful.
It's funny how he didn't know if that happened to him, but then suddenly he had all this clarity and he was like, oh, I remember these very specific details and the kid's name.
Yeah. As I was talking about it, it came back to me more. Isn't that a thing that happens with memory, or is that only when you have ADHD?
You know, you're kind of putting a lot on this ADHD all of a sudden since you started watching TikToks about it.
It explains it so well. Every time I see a TikTok about somebody, it's like, this is what it's like living with ADHD. It's like you're describing my life.
TikTok is ADHD.
I've backed off a bit in the last few weeks.
I've not TikToked.
Because you can't on your phone.
That's true.
I know rotary phones don't get TikTok. Sorry.
Is JB still like a TikTok problem?
Oh, yeah.
Just that one time.
Okay.
Yeah, we still thankfully only have the one strike. But they were
Is it
very
still a
strong.
strike, even though we appealed and it got returned?
You get 3. It doesn't matter.
Stupid.
All the appeal does is let that video still be on our TikTok.
For the 7 views it got, because then they didn't show it to anybody.
Yeah.
That's
well, to
dumb.
be fair, you were talking about 3 different types of horses.
4, actually.
And you
Over porn music.
And you mentioned, yeah.
That was on TikTok. I just picked chill music. It was stupid.
It's Netflix and chill music that you
Yeah.
picked.
All right.
Music.
What do you got for review?
Oh, I have a review.
We're doing 2 today?
We're gonna
Did I
do
hear that
2
before we
today.
hit record?
That's right, because we have so many wonderful listeners that have left us incredibly heartfelt reviews that I'm going to do too. This first one, I'm going to apologize. It's a little bit lengthy. This is from iKindred, all the way in Germany. Baller. That's awesome. The title is Great Show. And then in quotes, they wrote, this is a creative, funny review.
Oh, well, that's good.
I think that's it.
Oh,
It's my
So
favorite
good.
review we've
I love
ever
it.
gotten.
that was the whole review?
Yeah.
Oh.
That review would make Chuck at Elite Eight Showdown so mad. The one review we got where it actually detailed what the show was made him furious.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
2 guys talking about 8 things.
He was like, this guy.
That was hilarious. That
Yeah.
was very
Oh
good.
my goodness. So thank you, iKindred. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
All the way in Germany.
That was
Yeah.
that was a witty review, I would say.
Yes.
And it was in quotes. Like, I
Very
just think
funny.
it's so funny. So funny. All right. This next one is from a listener named Chris from the real old world, he wrote. At Edinburgh. Edinburgh?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Oh, no G.
Oh,
Sorry.
All right.
I got to put some marbles in my mouth to get it right.
Edinburgh.
Had a few Warhammer figures back when I was age 10 or 12. That's where I left it. In my mid-30s, with my first child on the way, I anticipated my 2-week paternity leave being pretty quiet. I understood I would not be in the pub, but I guessed I would have time to pick up a hobby, figuring babies basically didn't do much. So, in a pre-baby boozy haze, I decided to pick up Warhammer again. This meant Go Trek and Felix audiobooks, paying an obscene amount for Warhammer Quest, and an equally eye-watering amount of miniatures from eBay. I was rapidly smitten by the proper grimness, the lead models, and the fact every 20 minutes I could spare, I would paint, even if all I was doing was tweaking mustaches on Empire State Troops. Anyway, I searched around for some podcast inspiration to understand what exactly gaming looked like for all these minis I had acquired. That's when I found your unrelated but absolutely awesome Wolfwarp podcast. A truly great listen, and I managed to go from episode 1 to 60 over the course of the first 2 weeks spent with my newborn daughter. Why do I enjoy it so much? Truthfully, Warhammer lore and good banter aside, I just really can't wait to listen to how Lucky dies. Keep up the good work, Chris.
Bet on the wrong horse there.
A man after my own heart. Yeah.
Oh, man, thanks,
Literally
Chris.
after your heart, yep.
Yeah. And he's going to put it in his wet bag.
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh,
I love that people listen to us and like our show at very different stages of their life. You know, we've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people talk about how it helped them get through like quarantine and just all of the COVID panorama, all that stuff. And then like, you know, with the anticipation of the birth of your first child and all of that, like that's really cool. So thank you, Chris, for letting us share that very important time in your life.
And the gentleman from the Reinforcer podcast who listened to it like all over a couple days.
Yeah, because that was after a second shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, some people, I've heard it from a lot of people that once they find it and fall into it, they fall hard. And it's just like.
Well, that's what happened to my former student who I would not,
right.
you know, pin as being into this sort of thing. And she's like, yeah, I binged it all.
Which is a good thing we have this many episodes. Now 72.
72.
72.
One of
I was going to say, sounds culty saying it like that for some reason.
72.
Whew. All right. Well, if you haven't joined the Patreon yet after 71 episodes, hope maybe you will after 72 at patreon.com/professional casual. We're going to be adding some, if we haven't yet, we will be adding some new content to really spice up Patreon Wednesdays. We're going to have a couple different options here.
Now that
Just in
OnlyFans went
time.
down.
As far as I understand, they retracted all that.
Oh, okay.
It's not happening now. Taylor was telling me. I don't know how true that is.
What happened? What?
The OnlyFans is going back on what they were going to do.
I have heard that they have gone back on what they were going to do.
Yeah. But OnlyFans aside, on our Patreon, we're going to have a couple new options at the $5 and $10 tiers. What is that? The intern and amateur tiers? No. Amateur and
intimidating interns and something amateurs. Yes, I think.
Awe-inspiring amateurs.
Yes.
So at the $5 tier, you'll be able to choose one of two choices. You're going to choose getting a new NPC or monster or some kind of creature like that every Wednesday for either WFRP, for Wolfwarp. I still can't even say it right when I try to do it the other way. Wolfwarp.
Yeah.
Or Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Mm-hmm.
At the $10 tier, you'll be getting both. We're really, really excited about this new content. We're going to be creating NPCs, things that you can throw into your game wherever. We'll be including little plot hooks, ways that they can interact with your party, personality, quirks, and things like that, along with, of course, their profile and backstory and all that. And we're going to be creating some new monsters as well for both Wolfwarp and Pathfinder 2. So if you're really just into one game, you'll get that. You can choose one of those to get at the $5 tier, or if you want both, that'll be at the $10 tier.
And this is stuff that like we are creating.
Yes.
Yes.
So even if you're not like, if you want it for Wolfwarp and you don't really care about Pathfinder, I think it's still really worth it to get it at the $10 tier to get both, because like we're going to ask JB to do some of these and you know how he is. could literally get like a toe person
Well, you will get at least one monster each month with a gun.
with a gun.
So, and the important thing is that both of these things at both of these tiers are in addition to all the things already at those tiers. We're just
Yeah.
adding this to those. This is not a new separate tier or anything
Nope.
like that.
Just
More
trying to
content.
bolster that Patreon because, I mean, you know, why not do more? Why not? I don't know. I mean, JB, you're sleeping 3 hours a night. I think that's a little bit too much.
I don't think it's enough.
If he's got a notebook open, he's already writing down ideas for
Yep.
NPCs and monsters.
It's just gun written over and over and over again.
Danny, if we want folks to do more, I think that we should just say, like, at a $20 tier, that you can get your username tattooed on Mina.
Yeah.
Who's going to see?
There you go. Slap it right on there.
We do have ideas in the pipe for new stuff at the $20 tier yet, but we're not ready to announce that.
It was funny.
I'll
we were kind of talking about like
dangle.
patron stuff with Dan's sister when we were on vacation up in Maine, and she is. How would you describe your sister in a way that we can put on a family-friendly podcast?
She's not into this stuff at all.
Not even a little bit. But she's a pragmatist.
She's Mina without any tactfulness or personality.
Yeah. She's very
She has
pragmatic,
personality.
very realistic.
Oh, that's
Yeah. She has personality. It's just not nice. But I had said something about like the cake sitters, and if you do it for a year, they'll pick a tattoo, whatever. And she was like appalled. And she's like, seriously? And I'm like, yeah, who cares? Mind you, she has a like flattened like roadkill frog tattooed on her pelvic region. And she's judging me for like, yeah, I might get a Hello Kitty tattoo somewhere.
on the pelvic region.
Like her like hip bone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a Grateful Dead thing.
It is.
But like
Flattened frog?
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, she was like, seriously? And I was like, well, I mean, like they're going to put out things and I get to pick the top 5 and then they're going to vote and I get to pick where it is. And she was still like, I was like, whatever.
It's fun. All right. I'm sure everybody's dying to know what is happening to the characters.
You know, I thought we could talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to get all nervous,
Don't.
rumble guts. So
God.
putting it off as far long as you can, I'm sure. But we left off with Bruno, Mina, and Lucky. So I got all those names right on the first try.
Wow.
Job.
You looked at us when you did it. That was
I
eye
think that
contact's
helped.
important.
I
Yeah.
think that helped.
The name tags also help.
Yeah.
If only.
Once again, thank you to our patrons for letting us get these big neon lights above all of our heads so
Yep.
we can call us by the correct names.
Yeah. Stretch goals.
Whoa, man, that would be awesome. Are at the burnt out farm with 6 dwarves that Lucky ran back to town to get.
Saved.
Carl, on the other hand, has woken up in a strange room with a one gut bag stoat throttler. It's the best name.
Yeah.
I love
Oddly,
it so much.
that's so super weird. That is the name of my OnlyFans.
Standing over him, welcoming him back to the world of wakefulness. Real quick, I want to double check everybody here. You updated your wounds from resting at the end of last episode, correct?
Yep. And we got our fortune points back.
Pretty sure you just did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mine are full.
Yeah.
Carl's are now too after he used the fate point to not bleed to death.
He literally gave them back to us last episode.
Yeah.
We rested for a night?
I know, I just edited it before we recorded, so I know. Yeah, you should have rolled to get wounds back,
Okay.
GB.
All right. All right, good.
All right, so we're going to jump back to those of you at the barn first. We'll make Carl and Alex suffer a little bit longer. What do we got going on?
We're all suffering. I just want to put that out there. So we have realized at this point that the Carl's gone, right?
And that he wasn't on the road at any point
Right.
along my track, at least.
Right.
I don't see why we're messing around. There's only one place that he would be, and we either need to backtrack along the road, which, listen, I was there and Greg's was there. If Carl was on either side of the road, we would have seen it.
Yeah. We would have. Good thing that you didn't see it, though. Quack.
Are you voicing Greeks now?
What?
Oh my god. Yes, no, I am fully believing, and the dwarves went back and looked as well. There is no sign of Carl on the road. He must have been taken. He was pursued by a large horde of goblins, and the wolf sacrificing himself for pie boy over here.
Sacrificing himself? I wouldn't think he would do that. That's not in his wheelhouse.
Just Alex's look of incredulity, like, what? Bruno.
So what time of day? You said that we rested?
Yeah, so it's like early morning
So it's
at this
morning.
point.
Probably went back to the boat.
No, there's no way.
I don't think so. He would have been on the road. We would have passed him if he was walking back casually to the boat.
True. And he was being chased by that big wolf, eh?
What?
The wolf?
Yes, the goblin with the fancy dress, crown on a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Giddy up. Perhaps he was overtaken by goblins. We would have seen something on the road, though, if he was injured, or I don't even want to say the alternative. Perhaps he led them off the road, or...
Hold on. So, like, between the three of us...
Yes.
And I kind of try to pull them a little away from the dwarves so we can have this conversation. But, So I told the dwarves that their buddy, the prospector there, might still be alive in the tower.
Oh, no, he's definitely dead.
Listen, we don't know that for certain. You're not a medical professional. Also, remember, you were super unconscious on account of all of the arrows in you.
So yeah, Bruno doesn't know about that either.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So I think if we didn't see him on the road, he's got to be at the tower. And I may have told all of these guys that Durnak was at the tower and also savable.
Oh.
So...
Well, he is at the tower, and I think save is a very loose word. Like save his body to bury in proper dwarven fashion is possible.
Correct. So, was pretty adamant about it last night. I think we should just kind of get to that tower as quickly as possible because, like I said, we were on the road. I was scouting. Griggs was scouting. If Carl came back that way at any point, we would have seen him.
Quack.
Exactly.
Yes. Does Mina know that goblins are nocturnal?
Yeah, the dwarves told us that we should rest because...
Yeah, both Durnak and Gorham now have said that, like, attacking during the day is better because they don't like the sun. You know, you saw when you fled the tower, they didn't pursue you because the sun was still up. They're not like vampires. They're not going to, like, burst into flames or anything like that, you know, but they don't like it.
Yeah.
They don't like it. I mean,
so now the sun is coming up. Is perhaps best time to go to the tower?
Yes, absolutely.
I thought.
I mean, Carl already would have probably, fell asleep on a night shift, like, if he were here. So, like, we need to get there now.
manlings.
Yeah.
Got a moment?
For you, Sir Dwarf, I have at least 3.
How many moments do we really have with Darnak still alive and in peril?
So Gorham stomps his way over, holding his big old 2-handed warhammer. Says, scouts come back. Isam and Bronda had some interesting news. They found tracks of the goblins heading back to the tower, as we expected. As we said, they came from in the first place. We figured that's where they were going to go back. We did find some interesting looking tracks. Best we can tell, looks like a manling was dragged. His feet dragging along the ground.
Oh no, must have been Carl.
Listen, ever since I've known him, Carl's been a drag.
Did you find his ore?
An ore.
Yeah, like he likes to carry an ore around even on land.
We didn't find any items, no.
All right.
But they did travel back to the tower, and it looks like the goblins are holed up back in there. So I think now is the time to strike. I got some ideas. We did build the place. I know the layout and everything, so I've got a plan.
When we were in there before, they were coming out of every crevice, every corridor. There's doors all over the place.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know where all the doors are. Installed all of them myself.
So then you are the person to help us infiltrate this building
I believe so.
so we can save our man and your man.
Yes.
How are your men's armor, especially on the legs? They have like leg seeking arrows.
I'm not too
Go
worried
like-
about that.
No?
So tell me what happened to you, manling. Explain to me everything you remember up until
All right. So we destroyed the mine, killing
destroyed it.
all of the goblins.
You destroyed the mine.
Completely killed the whole mine. It was like overflowing with goblins, and we shot them all. I shot them all.
All right, with your manling thing over there.
The hand cannon, as I like to call it, or the man cannon. Nah.
The Hannon.
Interesting.
Oh, the hand.
The Hannon.
Anyways, I killed them all.
All right, so what happened at the tower?
We went into the tower because we weren't going back to the town. Like no party that's not going back to town.
And that's true. That's not the party we were.
No. And we were like, let's go find this lady of the tower and warn her that her mine was now killed.
In a warn? Telka?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we went in there, and then I got shot like 1,000 times with arrows.
Where were you when you got shot?
Right here in the knee.
No, where in the tower?
In this other knee, and in the thigh here.
He just turns to Mina and he says, manling, where was he when he got shot?
He was in circular room just past main hallway that went to like dry goods.
Makes
cupboard.
sense. I think when we get there, we'll clear out the first floor before we enter that mid room because all the doors lead right into it. And I'm assuming they just creaked open those doors and shot from cover.
May I ask you, sir, as an architect and construction man, dwarf, sorry, was the layout of the tower Telka's design and preference, or was something you concocted?
She had some input. Yeah.
Interesting.
She liked the idea of the rooms circling that mid room, but she didn't want any windows except for on the very top. So we had to have some inspiring engineering to get light into all the rooms without them having all their own windows.
Oh, did she say one no windows? It's very interesting.
No, didn't ask. Wasn't my business. At this point, I'm assuming you guys are kind of walking and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
Or you're at half speed, aren't you?
I have a cart,
Oh, Bruno.
So Bruno can walk a maximum of 2 miles an hour,
but he can ride.
As fast as the cart goes.
Uh-huh.
which is 3 miles an hour.
We did
And
it.
dwarves have movement 3.
Look at you.
Additional mile an hour.
50% faster.
Dan, don't try to talk about it like it's a negative thing. This is a
right.
major accomplishment for us.
What is? The cart?
Him
Getting-
being able to go 3 instead of 2.
I wasn't
That is
downplaying
half
it.
again what I was able to do. So
Yeah, 150%. Bruno gives 150%.
all the
Sure does. Yup.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So you guys are walking along. He's so Gorm I got a plan.
Okay.
I will go with the 3 of you. Once we enter the tower, we can go to the right or to the left or straight ahead,
straight ahead.
right? As I'm sure you saw.
Direct action.
I will take you 3 to the right. The other dwarves here will have to go into the middle room for just a moment, but once you get past the closet, all the rooms connect.
Was that the latrine?
Ugh, goblins, yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. They turned that room into that. It's filthy beasts.
So stinky.
But they'll run through that middle room and start clearing out the left side. We'll clear out the right. Once we meet in the middle, we'll head upstairs. Layout's pretty similar up there. We got a balcony around the middle, again, to let that light through. And once you enter any of the doors,
Shoot anything that moves.
All of the rooms connect to each other. Well, your manling friend might be there, right? You probably don't want to shoot him with that gun of yours.
Anything.
Bruno's such a menace. So, that'd be my plan.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
I have a plan that's better than yours.
Oh, I'd love to hear this, man.
All right. I know that all your dwarven engineering has a keystone. That if we take out the keystone, it all falls down.
Now, you see, that's a mighty insulting stereotype there. No, doors are never built like that. That seems foolish.
Oh.
Do not insult them. We need their help to get Carl back.
That sounded like really smart for a second. Is that like a thing?
No. Why would we make one stone bring the whole place down? What happened if it was removed by accident?
Or like someone...
Or some fool mainly bonked their head into it?
With
No.
a bottom. Oh.
Well, the keystone's at the top of an archway.
Oh. I thought it was like a piece of the... You know, like the wooden block game, and you pull a piece out and stack it on top, and you try to go...
No, we don't play games.
Oh, Keystenga.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, I guess it'll be a good thing this morning that Atelka didn't want any windows, because it'll be real hard for the goblins to know we're coming. I expect they're all sleeping anyway.
Do you think they will expect us? They must be expecting us. They must know we would come for Carl.
I don't know if goblins would think that far ahead. They're pretty stupid buggers.
Well, they definitely wouldn't assume that we are coming with a whole bunch of dwarves that specifically help build the place.
Sounds like we have more than enough here. Me and my hammer will take care of plenty.
I certainly hope so. And I hope, as just an average person here, I certainly hope that you have better plan than other dwarves who have come to our aid.
And my bow.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I really should get a ranged weapon.
Carl, you awoke to this goblin taunting you a bit. Said you saw Durek's head on one of the posts of the bed in this room.
He's
Forgot
fine.
about that.
There was a painting on the wall of a fairly attractive woman, and you noticed that the painting had the same tiara that Gutbag is wearing. You don't know his name yet, but I'd just like to use this name because it's Gutbag Stoat Throttler.
I'm going to start using that as like an insult or a term of endearment. Get over here, Gutbag.
I think Stoat Throttler is really where...
Right? So good.
Did you say that she is wearing the same circlet that the goblin was?
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's... Player Alex knows what's going on here a little bit.
So as you're laying there, you realize that wolf that took you down initially is also in the room, just kind of laying on the bed with his big paws overhanging the side with his head between them, just looking at you. And the goblin kind of paces back and forth with his hands behind his back. And he says, "Now you're going to tell me everything. What are you doing in my tower?"
I'm sort of waking up and getting my bearings. This is... I didn't expect to be here.
No. I brought you here. What were you doing here before?
I wasn't here before you brought me here.
You were here yesterday with some other stinking humans. What were you doing?
Oh, this is Atelka's tower?
It was. Now, what were you doing here? He starts. He pulls his sword out and starts to poke you with a little bit, like in the ribs. You're gonna talk. You're gonna tell me everything.
We were gonna tell her that there were some goblins outside.
Well, she knows.
Well, I didn't know that she knew.
Well, why were you gonna tell her that?
No offense, but most people don't particularly want goblins living next to them.
Well, that's offensive. He pulls from his robe, like in the sleeve of his robe, he pulls out a little vial and he says, "You say one more nasty thing like that, And he just holds it up threateningly. There's a little glass vial, kind of half filled with liquid. He holds it up like he's going to throw it at you if you make him mad.
I mean, I've never been threatened with a little bit of nasty water before, but
This is poison.
Oh, that's even nastier.
Right, so tell me what you're doing here. And he pokes you in the ribs a little bit harder.
Like I said, honestly, we were going to warn Itelka about the goblins.
I'm not buying it. Why were you here with the dwarf? He didn't last very long. And he points with his sword at the head on the post of the bed. And the wolf kind of looks up at it and goes, sniffs at it, and then licks some of the drying blood.
Well, to be a little bit honest, I in light of these circumstances, I guess I could say that my friends and I, we've been kind of adventuring, and, well, we found out that there's some bad things happening to the dwarves, and they're getting a bad rap, and we were thinking maybe we could exonerate the dwarves.
A bad rap? That sounds fun. Why?
Well, people saying that the dwarves are burning down farms, and
people thought the dwarves were doing that. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, I think it's pretty silly too. I mean, dwarves don't usually go building or burning things down. They're more about building things, and that.
We were just doing it because it was fun, and Telka didn't tell us not to anymore. So that's even better than the dwarves. The people thought dwarves were doing it. They're so stupid. Stupid people.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions, but
what?
Now that we've kind of bonded about this, farm burning thing, maybe I could, leave and then maybe come back later and we can hang out. But
leave? No, you're gonna be dinner tonight.
I'm
got
gonna
some preparations
for
to
dinner.
finish. You're gonna be the main course. We just have to figure out how Dumpling wants to prepare you. So I think I'm gonna go talk with her. Bye. And he just leaves the room and shuts the door behind him.
Carl, he definitely appreciates that he's in a bad situation. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is kind of do any kind of looking around to see if there are exits to this room that are not that door.
So looking around, you see the door he went out. And then you see two other doors on walls opposite each other. But they're not the whole room is not square. It's kind of like trapezoidal. It's very strange.
And is there anything about those doors that might indicate something about where they might go, or what might be behind the doors?
Make a average perception check.
All right. With an average perception check, that is 2 success levels.
All right. So you see the door that's basically to the north, we'll say northeast. It looks like it's off kilter a bit. And you see some blackened areas around the door frame and on the floor. It looks like this door is just kind of in place, not on hinges anymore.
Well, there's a goblin that's going to eat me behind one door. And I've got a mystery behind door number 2. Is there anything about the other door, or does it look? So the door that's standard door. The door that's to the south of you, not too far away, is basically. It seems pretty standard. It's just a wooden door. I will point. You do notice the floor that you're on is wooden as well. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and check out this door that has some problems with it. So you get up and go over there? Yeah.
As soon as you get up, the wolf is like as soon as you sit up, like not even on your feet yet, and it like I'm assuming you look at it, you see the hair on its back is all bristled up and it's baring its teeth.
Well, I think it's I think it's time for me to make a charm animal check.
Oh, charm animal.
Hey,
You have charm
puppy.
animal?
Yeah, remember?
It's a basic skill.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He's the only person that's been able to calm those birds down.
Oh, that's totally true.
Remember, didn't he do something with the horses too, like episode 2?
Yeah, he made a
Oh, the horse whisperer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my wolf stats. I gotta. What am I gonna pose this with? They don't have much going on.
Have
here.
him make a cool check.
I was thinking cool.
It's difficult.
Let me double check if there's anything specific under the skill here.
I don't think difficult checks are very cool, personally.
It's cool when Dan has to make them though.
Oh yeah, that's super
Yep.
fair. Yep.
I mean, fair. I mean, I don't want to make a cool check for this wolf. Its willpower is really low.
Ooh.
Sounds like maybe I've solved your dog puzzle then.
All right, so let's take a look at this. So your aptitude for befriending, quickly calming, or subjugating animals. Passing a charm animal test allows you to influence the behavior of one or more animals to a maximum of willpower bonus plus success levels. If the target animals are naturally docile, this test may be uncontested, but will generally be opposed by the target's willpower, or not in combat. So it's just straight up opposed by the wolf's willpower. I'm going to bring back out the dice of doom, death, and destruction for this, because I need a low roll. How'd you do?
I got 1 success level, which is an accomplishment with my rolling on a 31.
Here's good news. I got 8 negative success levels.
What did you roll?
Wow.
What did you
This
roll?
my dog now?
94.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
JB, did you touch his dice?
No.
It's because it's not a combat roll. The dice of doom, death, and destruction don't care about non-combat rolls, apparently. So I would say this wolf is trained by this goblin, and you essentially convince, like you said, is it my wolf now? It's not like your pet immediately, but I think it's going to be more like, it's a little confused now, because like, I know I'm supposed to fight this dude, but maybe I don't know what did you do to charm this wolf?
I said, hey puppy, and I just laid there without moving, and I try to entice this dog to come over, and very, very slowly I'm in that ear, and I'm just gonna slowly work on melting this dog with just increasingly nice pets.
Oh, dogs love nice pets.
That's so good.
I don't get a dog melting spell till much later.
Right? Can you imagine? Let's just like, in my wildest fantasies, as far as this game goes, we come charging up to the tower, right? We're here to save Carl. And he just comes like casually traipsing out of this place with the wolf at his side. So now we've got Griggs the duck. We've got Carl's wolf, like who he could call Carl's Jr.
Here's the best part. Bruno's going to shoot anything that moves inside the tower, and he doesn't know that he's befriended this wolf.
That dog's dead.
Totally dead.
All right.
My God.
So I'm going to jump back to the rest of the crew, who is now with 6 dwarves outside the tower. So those of you on Foundry, you should be able to see what you've explored in the tower so far.
Yep.
And as I'm sure we've all figured, Carl's in the tower as well, and he can see that room. We got a bunch of tokens here. So Gorham, for those of you watching the video, is the one with the big black beard and his arms crossed. I'll put him next to the rest of the party.
I really dislike the fact that I have 2 bloody marks on my face on my token there.
Oh, wow. I mean, you did that yourself. I don't know how to take those off, so.
I don't know how to do that either.
Are those your bleeding conditions?
I think so.
Yeah, he had bleeding.
So
For a while, he had bleeding conditions. So, yeah, we get to the tower. Gorham already filled you in on his plan. And he says, let's get to it.
All right. You just gotta go in to the right.
It is fine. Everything is fine.
So you guys are going to go back in that first entrance hallway. And then the other dwarves, they kind of walk in. They're led by Ism, who has this big white beard. And he gets to the end of that hallway to that big room where Bruno and Durek went down. And he kind of looks back and forth real quick. He sniffs the air, as you kind of seen Durek do, because goblins smell bad. He's like, and then he nods to the others, and they just run as quickly as dwarves can into the first door to the left, where goblins had come out of before. And you guys are going to head to the right?
Correct.
Yes.
With the dwarf in front.
My trusty bow and arrow are at the ready.
Durek is totally fine being at the front. I assume Mina has her sword and shield out.
Yes, I do.
And what's Bruno got?
I'm gonna cover everyone's back with my gun.
My gun. All right, so this first room, you got a very brief glimpse of it last time when Mina was getting stabbed in the back by goblins through this doorway.
Wow,
she just
seems
couldn't
like a great
find.
doorway to stab someone a whole bunch of times out of and then remain completely invisible to them.
I can't see a thing through it.
Right?
So you enter this room, and it looks kind of like a more or less like a bedroom. So as soon as you go in, there's a bed to the right. There's a couple little. It's a small bed though, not like
a goblin-sized bed.
It could be.
Oh,
but it looks kind of tidy in here. Like this, you also all notice immediately doesn't smell as bad as the other areas you've been in.
What does it smell?
There's a nice rug in the middle of the room. There's a couple like dressers and things, and then just some random stuff in the corners.
Is there any food in this room?
Not that you see right away. Do you want to look around at all?
Yes.
What are you looking?
I'll look in the drawers.
Okay.
What do I find in the drawers?
You see mostly clothes.
I'm going to hold up some of the clothing.
They seem small, like almost child size.
Female or male?
You're not too sure. They're really simple.
I'm not sure. Is it dress or pants?
It's like pants.
Okay.
There's an apron too.
Child size?
Yeah.
Halfling size?
Could be.
Goblin-sized.
Also could be.
That is a nice goblin pair of pants.
Yes. I thought perhaps if it was halfling room, there would be like food hidden. You know how the halflings are.
Everybody the three of you in this room make a perception test.
we need dice for today.
Carl, I want you to make a hard perception test, which is -20.
I rolled a 4.
Wow.
I rolled a 14.
Wow. Bruno, did you roll a 24? Because that'd be dope.
No, I rolled a 50.
Which I assume was a fail.
Was it super easy?
No. Just for you guys, it was challenging. For Carl, it was hard.
No.
So, I mean, I rolled a 4 plus 93.
All right, you're too busy slowly petting the wolf. So Mina and Lucky. You hear
This guy. This is a pretty good GM.
Knowing our names?
Right?
I had a migraine earlier today, and my brain's still working. It's crazy.
That's bananas.
You hear the obvious sounds of fighting,
Oh, no.
and a few rooms away.
Like in a place where those other dwarfs went?
Yes.
Try.
You assume it's the other dwarves found some goblins.
I'm sure they have it. They're well equipped.
Yeah.
Tough dwarves. I think we should just forge ahead.
I'd honestly be more worried if we didn't hear sounds of fighting. You know?
Yes. What do you think,
Fair.
Borum?
They know the plan. We press on.
I like the way you think. You are a good commander.
So you guys head to the next door.
Yep.
You all hear a sneeze.
God bless you.
Does Bruno need to make a check to see if that gun goes off?
Are you that on edge?
No, but itchy trigger finger and all
I
that.
would assume Bruno knows enough not to keep your finger on the trigger all the time.
I don't know.
All right.
This is episode 72.
I was trying to be nice, but
I do
okay.
not know this guy. Oh,
I was trying to be nice.
fool.
He's got this thing like on someone's shoulder, ready to like.
Do you think you need a test to see if the sneeze scares you to pull the
I would
trigger?
hope not. I mean, I'm not scared by a sneeze.
Okay.
Well, maybe now in today's environment, but
not Bruno.
too true. Not Bruno.
Yeah.
He's not scared by a sneeze.
He ain't afraid of no sneeze. It sounds like it was in this room.
In this room?
Yeah.
Behind us or in front of us?
You're not too sure. Kind of reverberates around. Maybe behind you?
I'm going to turn around.
You don't
Every
see
now and then it
anything.
seems a little bit. Sorry.
A nice slow turn with that gun. Sweep the area.
Sounds like someone's in here.
Where could that be?
They've got to be maybe under one of the beds or something.
Yes, let's look.
Who's looking under the bed?
I will.
Mina, you
I can
kneel
use it.
down and pull up the blankets to look under the bed.
Murder you. Yep. Sure do.
You see a little face peering back at you.
What kind of little face?
Looks like an old halfling woman.
Oh,
What?
look
And
at
she
you.
goes, "Ah! Oh, you're not a goblin?
Oh, hello. Hello, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to startle you.
Yeah. Hi,
My name is Mina Fisher.
my name is Dumpling Hayfoot.
Hello. Hello, Miss Hayfoot.
Hey,
Would you like to come out so we may...
no.
Okay.
What's happening?
We are here to get the goblins out and save our friend.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Yes, do that.
You live here
Yeah.
in this room?
Uh-huh.
You keep a wonderfully tidy room.
You notice in her hand, trembling, she's holding a meat tenderizer.
Oh, ma'am.
Yeah. I mean, the goblins aren't... No, they're the worst. But, I mean... I don't know. I'm still here, I guess.
Can you tell me what happened? Have the goblins took over? Where is Atelka? What happened
No,
there?
they've been around. Miss Atelka left the other day, and the goblins just... they took over, I guess, yeah.
Where did Atelka go?
She didn't really tell me.
Are you are some kind of, I'm assuming, chef
I'm Miss Atelka's cook, yeah.
based on your meat tenderizer weapon,
Oh.
which is a good idea.
Mina, why are you talking to that bed?
There is halfling woman under here. I knew there was halfling woman here.
Oh,
I
did you
could
smell her?
tell. No, I could tell because her bed was little and her clothes were little.
Oh,
I knew it.
I assumed it was a neat goblin.
I am
Oh yeah.
so
There was this thin fella came and met with Miss Atelka, and she told me they went to Norns River to get some bear pills. That's what it was.
A thin guy?
Went to bear.
Yeah, he had kind of reddish hair. He was kind of tall for you tall folks. It was a weird cut, almost halfling like.
How long ago was this?
A couple of days.
Yeah. Why do you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what river was this? I'm sorry.
Oh, they went to Narns River.
Marnes River.
Yeah.
For bear pills.
Yeah,
Bear pills.
That
for the bear pills.
that makes you a bear in bed, I bet.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know those
Like
little
a
blue pills that people.
transmogrification pill.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that makes sense. That tracks. You don't happen to know this dude's name?
Oh no, I never asked.
Bruno's
He had a bit of a weaselly face.
Bruno's giving me some enlightenment here. Can I roll to see if this dude might be my dad?
Sure. What are you rolling?
What?
That'd be hilarious.
Is there a dice roll that he can get where it will be his dad?
We'll find out after he rolls.
100? A 99? That'd be perfect.
Lore Reichland?
I'll let you make a difficult intuition test to see if this
Isn't there, like-
description reminds you of anybody.
Isn't this like lore dad?
Oh, I do have a rank in Lore Dad. Can I use that?
A difficult intuition test.
You're a benevolent GM. Difficult intuition. So my intuition is a 37. So that I need to roll a 17 or less.
27.
27.
Difficult's only -2.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. That's why you're benevolent. I rolled an 80. If I use a fortune point, that'll be a 79.
If you roll a fortune point, you can re-roll.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll re-roll into a 79.
Oh, I thought, okay.
That's
100% of the time I've done that, it's turned into a 79.
Yep. So it doesn't ring a bell right away.
That could be my dad. But
It could
all
be.
right.
It always could be.
My dad does usually look for things. I don't know what bear pills are, but it sounds like something he would probably want.
Miss Hayfoot, you're safe in this room. The goblins haven't come in, or if they have come in, they haven't found you. All right?
Yeah.
Yes, do the goblins know you are here? They must.
Yeah, I've been cooking for them too.
Oh,
What
But there's been a lot of ruckus the last couple of days.
Yes, we tried to come once and he got shot. Like
yeah.
a
Did you hear me
pinprick.
screaming?
I did. I heard a lot of
I-
screaming.
I got stabbed in this very doorway.
Yeah.
It's foolish.
They told me, get out of the way, woman. Which is silly. I'm a halfling, not a woman. But okay.
How long have you been cooking for the goblins?
Just a couple of days.
Oh,
What do they eat?
Whatever. It's just
They have low expectations, I'm sure.
yes.
You cannot even properly flex your chef muscle.
No, they don't care.
Where's the kitchen?
The next door.
Oh, great. Let's traipse on over there.
Uh-huh.
Let's continue this conversation in the kitchen.
Good luck.
No, with you.
No.
I will tell you what.
Who else is gonna make the pies?
wait, why not?
Well, I don't know. They're goblins. There's lots.
No, you
In the
stay here.
kitchen?
Maybe. I don't know.
You stay here. You'll be safe.
Okay.
We will clear out the goblin problem, and then
Clear out the kitchen.
my friend Bruno here, he loves a halfling made pie.
Yes.
You cleared the goblins. I'll make you all the pies you want.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Not a problem
Deal.
at all.
I'd shake her hand.
Real quick question though. Important. Do you prefer meat pies or fruit pies?
I don't have time for this.
Yeah. as Bruno takes a very deep breath to go into it. Very in-depth.
This is actually a question from a listener on Facebook that I meant to ask at the beginning of the show, but I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to weave it into the story.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think it was Andy House.
I want to say it's going to be a meat pie for Bruno.
Good thing I have this. She holds up her little meat tenderizer.
So
Good luck with those goblins.
how many do you think are in here?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah?
I don't know.
You don't know? I
There's
mean,
a lot of them. There's like 30
30?
goblins. Yeah. They have
Like
a bunch
total?
of wolves too.
Or just in the tower?
Huh?
You cooked for 30 goblins?
I have?
That could include the ones in the
Caves,
mine,
yeah.
though.
Did you cook
Oh,
for
yeah. I don't think they always all stay in the tower. It's not enough room. Gorham's at the door and he's like, let's go.
You're supernumerate. How many goblins do you think you shot?
And I count them up real quick, and I'm about like 30.
Oh, so we're pretty safe at this
Yeah.
point.
I think there's 0 goblins left.
On to the kitchen, really?
There you go.
All right, Miss Hayfoot, you stay here. We will come get you when it's safe.
No. She should come with us just to be in the kitchen.
No.
Get a jump on those pies.
Oh, if a bunch of goblins come in behind us, just say quack, and we'll know they're coming, okay?
Oh, okay. Gorham's like, let's
Hey.
go.
Okay, some of us are trying to do investigative work
Yeah,
here.
we get it. You're hungry. You're hungry. We'll go to the kitchen.
All right, Carl, I'm going to jump back to you for a moment here. What are you doing with the dog, with the wolf? Are you getting me calling a dog?
Well, this newly domesticated dog and I are. Come on, puppy. Let's go. And gonna check out that door that looks messed up now.
The wolf kind of cocks its head at you, like, but doesn't move.
That's fine.
So you go investigate that door. It's clearly off its hinges, and you see it's like blackened all around the edge. If you open up the door, you see.
As long as the dog doesn't make a fearful reaction when I start, getting into this door.
No, you see the wolf is just kind of watching you at this point. Doesn't seem to be as hostile at the moment. But you open up this door. It says the windows in here have all been smashed. There shouldn't be any windows. Why does it say that? Furniture's been used for firewood. Is all ripped apart. Remains of a fire visible in the center of the room. There's a mixture of burnt woodwork and bones in the center. But everything else in here has been ruined.
But you said windows, didn't you?
I started to. I'm not sure why that's in the description. There aren't any windows on the on the outside walls here.
All right. Well, looking around this room, is truly everything smashed? Are there any like potential hiding places here should I need them?
Doesn't look like it. There's one other doorway across the way.
Carl's gonna go up to that door and take a listen to see what's on the other side of it.
All right, I'm gonna have you make another hard perception test.
That is not. It's not as good when you make it hard, Dan.
That's what she said. Sorry.
I'm going to podcast jail now. No, I would have failed that even if it was challenging.
Shut.
That's 2 negative success levels.
You don't hear anything. I'm gonna jump back downstairs. The rest of you are in the kitchen. Looks pretty standard. You see like a stove / oven thing against the wall. There's a giant like dining table in the center of the room. Also preparation area with a couple stools around it. But this room seems fairly tidy as well, like the bedroom was. You figure Dumpling kind of has the run of these areas and she keeps it tidy.
Are there any potatoes?
You want to take a minute to look around?
Yep.
Gorham's like, we don't have time for that. Let's go. He's up at the next door already.
All right.
Do you want to still look?
Yeah, as I walk through, yeah, I can just look around.
All right, you find a little like bucket of potatoes.
I'm gonna grab a potato.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss it to Bruno.
Bruno, you catch it?
Potato.
His gun's gonna go
With my mouth.
With my mouth.
Oh my god.
Catch it in the barrel of your blunderbuss.
Oh gosh, no.
Now it's a potato gun.
That's a potato.
Let's rock and roll.
I just love that you're walking. Just catch it in your teeth.
Like a shark out of the water.
You would. All right, so get to the last doorway. Orm said you'd meet them around in the middle. You figure that's about where you are.
And I yell back to the other room. I'm like, it's okay, Dumpling. You can come in now.
You hear, no.
Start making the pies.
Oh. So you get to the, Gorham opens the doorway and steps through and you hear, ah! You see a couple of goblins in this room. I'm going to enter initiative here.
Let's go.
Go.
I'm going to include Carl in the initiative to see what he's doing at the same time upstairs.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Carl, actually.
All right. Well, I think he's going to slowly creak open the door and see if he can't peek what's on the other side.
You slowly open the door and it's like as it scrapes along broken glass on the floor.
Oh snap.
Ooh.
You open it up and you see another one of those kind of trapezoidal rooms that you're used to now. In here, it says this room is in ruins. Broken shards of glass cover the floor. Tables and workbenches are broken and charred. Marks on the floor show where other tables stood, but they have been since burned. Looks like this is some kind of laboratory. A bunch of, like you saw at the bottom, or like you saw in the signal tower. Mm-hmm. Very similar to that, except pretty much everything in here is broken.
Well, as interested as I am in this, I don't think Carl is. So he's going to persevere and again try and cautiously listen at the next door, but I bet that's probably a next turn sort of action.
I'll let you walk across the room and listen.
Oh, okay.
Can make a perception. Make it challenging this time.
Well, I rolled a 4. So
That's real good.
not plus anything. You said it's challenging?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 3 success levels. Not that I think anything under a 5 is an auto success, though, right?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I read this rule book.
Yeah.
With a 4, you hear sounds probably not in this room, but clearly in this building that sound pretty familiar, like fighting.
I feel like that's the biggest, scapegoaty answer. Like, you hear fighting in this building. Like,
Yeah, I grew up in a house where my mom and dad fought all the time. Thanks, this isn't new.
right?
And Lucky's turn.
Lucky's turn.
Wow.
So Ugh,
Why are you so surprised?
I don't know. Like, I should have known that, I suppose, but
You always go after Carl, unless the enemies are faster.
Dart those mofos.
no, there's a bunch of dwarves here.
There's only one. He won't notice.
Yeah.
He probably will.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna kind of wedge myself into this little corner here, and if I can, take a shot at one of those goblins.
All right.
Can't cast magic around dwarves. They just suck magic in.
Yeah,
That's true.
my experience with dwarves has honestly been that they kind of suck. Oh, there we go. I want it to be very clear that I said if I spent a fortune point to re-roll that 80, my next dice roll would have been a 79.
Did you roll a 79?
I rolled a 79.
So
No.
from now on, you need to just do that roll right after. Like, even if it doesn't
You
count.
just get it out of the way.
Exactly.
No, I should have,
Yep.
and I almost did. I was like, I'm going to call this out, and I'm going to do it. And I was like, it won't be it. There's no way.
That's really funny.
So yeah, it goes real wide. That is like 3 negative success levels.
Oh, the goblin's like, ah!
Yeah, seems fair.
Oh, I was just going to say that you have probably like 30 to 40 dice rolls now before you get to any good ones.
Yeah. What's your next one? Roll your dice now.
No, it's going to be the good one.
But you don't know that. What if it's a 78?
No, it's gonna be in the 20s.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Okay,
That's why I
hold
want
on
to
to
save
it.
it.
Hold on to it.
All right. Mina, your initiative is 32, 31?
34.
34?
Nerd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're up.
I'm charging in there
Cool.
to get into combat with a goblin.
A goblin, you jump up on the table?
Yeah, I don't know.
I revealed this room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is clearly the dining room. There's a big dining table in the middle. It's filthy in here, disgusting.
I have the high ground.
I'll let you, if you want to jump up on the table and swing down at him. I believe
So
that
I
gives
get
you a bonus.
Should you get plus 20 for the roll? One for the charge and one for
Well, you
having
get an
the charge?
advantage for the charge, for sure.
So that's 1.
I think striking from the high ground just makes it an easier test. Let me find it quick.
Wouldn't you have to like take a knee on a table to strike a goblin? Isn't that too far lower? Tim Tebow him, you know?
Yeah. I'm a T-ball this goblin.
Oh, maybe, I guess it's not. I thought that was in here.
Stupid.
I'll give you a plus 10.
I don't even need it. I got a 3.
Oh, I gotta oppose this, don't I?
So that's 7 success levels.
Oh wow, you're gonna hurt this goblin a lot because I got a lot of negative success levels.
Tell me about it. Tell me how many.
Tell me why. All right, let's find my goblin stats because I rolled real
Oh
bad.
my God. How are you not ready to play this game?
I have 6 negative success levels.
So that's 14.
Sorry, 5
No.
negative success levels.
So that's 12.
12.
7, 12. Strength is 3. So 15. Sword is 4.
Wow.
Yeah,
So 19.
19.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Shish kebab.
Let me see. Which one were you going after? Goblin 9.
Sure.
This one was unhurt. You did how much? 19.
19.
That's how long you guys have been together, right?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, you one-shot this goblin.
Wow.
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 I double check my math like 8 times, but yeah.
Put another
9
sticker on the sword, baby.
That one, you just run in. Oh man, Mina is pumped. After
Gotta
everything
find
that's
Carl. I'm stressed.
I'm impressed. One shot. We saw these goblins are not like wimpy.
No, it normally takes one shot from Bruno's gun to kill a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Even then, they weren't killing them.
I think it's
Yeah,
the
that's
residual
true.
power that I felt from just holding his gun. Where I was like Mina wants some black powder now.
All right. Don't forget, you gain another advantage now.
So now I've got
You
2
have 2.
advantage.
And it is now Gorham's turn. He's going to step up and swing his big ol' great hammer, or the warhammer, at this other goblin. Not a great roll.
Come on, Gorham, let's go.
Oh, the goblin rolled worse, though, so he does win that opposed roll because the goblin has 6 negative success levels. He only had 1. So that's a difference of 5. So he just smashes this goblin to pieces because that's 16 damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, so it doesn't. Oh no, this one dies because it was hurt from the last fight. I rolled for healing for it overnight, and it didn't quite get back to full. So he does kill it.
Oh, that's fun.
Just let me have my moment of glory, Dan. Come on.
You're fighting just as well.
If
I
not
fought better. I did more damage.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. You did. That's true.
So-
I mean, he rolled a 70 something. So
The dwarves can't even jump on the table in a single bound.
Right? Yeah. Like he
They'd
would
have
had
to
use
climb on the chair.
Yeah, it would have just been embarrassing.
Yeah.
yeah, he just stepped the one that was closer. He stepped around the table and just swung and. What a roll, 73. So where did he hit it?
37, right arm.
So just smashed through its arm and like caved that side of its chest in. Where did Mina hit it? What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Oh, geez.
So also the right arm.
Oh, yeah. So kind of you chop right through where you stab up under its arm through its like armpit area into its chest.
To give it the old shish kebab.
It dead. Bruno.
I yell for Dumpling to get in here now and start these pies. Then I'll step through the door to the next room.
All right.
Moving up to the next door if I have the movement. I think I do.
We haven't heard any halflings make cracking sounds, right?
No.
Are those all goblins over there?
No. So as Bruno steps in this room, the other dwarves rush in as well.
Damn it. I wanted to shoot them so
They
bad.
say, oh, well, that worked. We cleared them out. Gorham's like, And he just kind of points to upstairs. And we'll head upstairs next time. In 73.
Gun
Gonna
to the
find
face.
Carl.
Damn it, Dumpling, do your job.
Thanks so much for listening. If you've enjoyed this, check out all of our other great stuff over at the network. For example, dropping Mondays, we've got the Lost Omens podcast, our Pathfinder 2e actual play podcast. Join us as we start off with the Extinction Curse and navigate the world as members of a traveling circus. Also on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/professional casual network, we've got the Power Phase, a battle report stream live from Bearded Dragon Games where we go head to head playing Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Every Wednesday is Patreon Day over at patreon.com/professional casual. Every week on the Patreon, you will get new vlogs, bonus content, and a whole slew of other great stuff.
Next up on Thursdays, we have a Grim Podcast of Perilous Adventure, our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition actual play, where we're playing through The Enemy Within, widely considered one of the greatest campaigns of all time. If actual plays aren't your jam for role-playing entertainment, on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have the Grim Stream of Perilous Lore, where I will be streaming at our Twitch talking about the lore of the old world of Warhammer.
Every Friday, get ready, big chuckers, because Elite 8 Showdown is out both as a podcast and on YouTube, where we take a 8 subject bracket that can be about anything and everything, pit them against each other and fight them to the death.
And you can always hop on over to any of our social media sites and check us out there and get in touch with us if you need to. Over on Twitter, we're at Top Tier Casual. Instagram and Gmail are both The Professional Casual. And then on Facebook and our website, it's Professional Casual.